Hey VanChurch family, I just wanted to give you a few very important updates. This will be the 11th Sunday of us not being able to gather together in person. And while I know we're all so eager to be back together again in our building as soon as possible, I just want to thank you for these last few months and the ways that you've adapted and stayed engaged and for your attitude. Thank you for your encouragement and for your engagement and your participation in our online gatherings. And thank you for your generous hearts. You may have heard today that President Trump has directed the CDC to classify religious gatherings as essential and to permit state governors to authorize in-person religious gatherings starting immediately. At the time this video is being recorded on May 22nd, there's not yet been a response from Governor Inslee about how this impacts the state of Washington and the Safe Start four-phase approach currently in place. So we're currently following all of this closely, and we'll do our best to communicate with you in the coming days. But here's what VanChurch is planning to do at this time. First, we will not be gathering in person at our building this Sunday, May 24th. We hope you'll plan to join us online just as you have the past few months at vanchurch.org. Please know that our very top priority is to live out the greatest command that Jesus taught us. That in addition to loving God, we are to love our neighbors as ourselves. Loving others may mean that we delay meeting together in person until we can do so in a way that is responsible and safe for everyone. Second, we need your help to give us some input on how you're feeling about the possibility of resuming in-person gatherings in the future. We're sending out an email today with a link to an online survey, and it would be so very helpful if every VanChurch family member could take that survey between now and next Tuesday, May 26th. We'll take those responses as well as the recommendations of local health officials into consideration as we prayerfully discern what to do next. But for the time being, just hang tight. I know we're all eager to move forward as soon as we can do so safely and responsibly. In the meantime, I just want you to know that participating in our online worship gathering matters. You probably realize this, but when you hop on the service and you experience the music and you listen to the teaching, there are others doing the same thing from VanChurch and from all over this region and from all across the nation and even across the world. We're still the body of Christ. And starting this Sunday, we're going to be launching a new opportunity for connection. This Sunday, after each service time, one of our shepherding couples will be hosting a virtual lobby on Zoom where you can hop on and interact with others. The first one will begin around 9:15 a.m. and will be hosted by Carrie and Barbara Barnes. And the second one will be around 10:45 and will be hosted by Mike and Kay Sellers. You'll be receiving an email from VanChurch on Friday with a link to both of these Zoom meetings and some instructions for those of you who are still new to using Zoom. Some of you may be wondering, well, can I join both of the meetings? And the answer, of course, is yes. I know we're looking forward to seeing each other's faces. And now just a few other quick things. We've just been blown away by your generosity over the last several weeks. Keep it up. In particular, you've been so generous in giving to our Stand in the Gap Fund, which was created to help VanChurch family members who are experiencing financial hardship in this season. Your giving has been extraordinary, and there are already some VanChurch families who are being helped by these funds. If you want to give to this fund to help another VanChurch family, you can contact Carrie Barnes. And if you need a little help right now, please contact one of our shepherds. Listen, I know that for many of us, it's so hard to receive help or even to acknowledge that we need it. But these are unprecedented circumstances. There's no shame in receiving help in a time like this. Nobody gets extra brownie points for not ever having to rely on anybody else. That's a myth that our culture has tried to ingrain in us. But remember, we're people who rely on God for everything. All that we have is a gift. And so what we have, we've received humbly. So if you have a financial hardship during this time, please let us know. We can help. And that's what those funds are for. And finally, I know so many of you have been wondering what we're going to do to celebrate our graduating high school seniors. What a crazy senior year they've had. They've missed out on all kinds of experiences. And I just want to say to each one of you seniors and your families, you guys are so loved and you matter so much to us at VanChurch. And we grieve with you about how this season has impacted you. And plans are in motion to celebrate you guys in June. So everybody, stay tuned on how you can be part of those celebrations, and we'll let you know more about those plans in the coming weeks. Check your email for those Zoom links and for the survey link for Sunday, and know that you're loved and that God's got this and that God's got you. Jesus promised us that He will always be with us. So grace and peace to you and to your home.